Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. What's up, everybody? I'm Jason
How
X.
much money would it take to get you to work a night shift in a graveyard?
I don't know. Anyway.
Take this bicycle.
Welcome to an all-new episode of SCNS Live, the Super Cool Nerd Show. Thank you for joining us out there in the Super Cool Nerd Nation for another week of news, nerds, and no
We're
breaks
trying
this
to do
week.
this at 2x.
I can't do this. Anyway, guys, my name is Jason X. Over there's Cass.
My name is Cass.
Over there's Kat.
We are here to talk about whatever we want. There you go.
Sign language.
Okay.
And over there behind the board, making sure the sound works, is Cora.
Hi, I can spell my name in sign language, and I'm not doing that, but thank you for your time.
Hey, there we go. Lovely.
That's all ASL is like one word out of every 20.
Basically, yeah.
Anyway, thank you for joining us. I know we took a week off, and can you bring my sound down a little bit? I think I was up too loud. Anyway,
Do you?
Which
that why
color
you-
were you? Are you
I'm
green or blue?
3. Number 3.
3 is not a color.
I'm blue.
Not yet.
Stop.
Dabba dee dabba da.
Thank you.
That's the most
Okay.
lackluster version of that verse I've ever heard in my life.
Sorry,
You're not going to give it like a little bit of rhythm.
I was like overseas when that song came out, and they played the shit out of it.
And they played the shit out of it
It just-
everywhere.
I wasn't even
Anyone
in
went
the
for
States.
years.
You know what song they played more?
Hmm.
The Macarena.
It was ubiquitous.
I hated
was
that song.
everywhere.
Fun fact, there is a video essay about it from Todd in the Shadows, and I highly recommend everyone watch that video, because Jesus, I did not understand the reach that song had until that video.
Although it is very loud this week, which is good. It's like at the perfect
Yeah.
volume. Anyway,
We did it, guys.
yeah, we did it.
Hey, if you're watching Jerry, you can learn
So,
from this. Turn the volume up.
Up or zero. Nothing in between.
We got bummer news this week, so y'all gonna have to bear with us on a couple of things. None of my stories are bummers, but we do have. Do we want to start by
I
acknowledging?
think we probably want to start.
Y'all are better equipped to talk about this one because y'all have actually been to the establishment.
Yeah, so Folklore Grove in Arlington, along with Smash Toast, has been open like a little bit less than a year, and unfortunately, there was a fire the other night, and it burned pretty much to the ground. And it was a community spot in Arlington, growing like localized community. Cass and I did a show there. Just a really charming little bookstore. And Kate and Bobby are the owners of that establishment. They're BFFs. And I think he's more Smash Toast and she's more Folklore Grove. Anyway, they have been active like in the community, and they've said like they're gonna build back, but like finding a place is hard, and they're taking a little time away before they start any of those efforts. They were fully insured, but just keep in your thoughts that bookstore and Kate and Bobby, and maybe when they start like fundraising or whatever for their new edition, just have like the price of a book around to donate if you can. So,
Which we will absolutely talk about on this show when any of those efforts start to happen.
Yeah, none of this is going to be quick for them, so everybody be patient. Please go follow their page and keep up with them as they go through this very trying time. Trust me, this is, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to visit there
It was a really cool place.
because we definitely need more bookstores in this area, especially independent ones. So
Independent ones, and also ones that are cool. Not that all
yes,
all
it was a
bookstores
really
are cool.
cool
Yeah.
spot.
Like,
Like I liked it a
yeah.
lot.
Folklore Grove is such a good name, and I'm sure that I've seen like pictures from the
It
inside.
matched the whimsy of
Yeah.
the name very well.
also, if you have an inkling to go somewhere, go before it like burns to the ground. Because now I feel like, damn, I should have gone over there. Like,
Yeah.
I'm glad they're gonna build back. I'm glad they've been. She was on her way. I hope it's okay. It should be okay that I share this. She was on her way to play D&D, and when the people in her group found out, said you have to ask how big the room is, which is a meta joke about casting fireball. Like,
If you
And
didn't
so
know, we
she-
were in a community of giant fucking nerds.
but she shared that in the Fates Discord, and I thought it was really funny and also like, she has some levity about it already,
Yeah.
which is good. I think I met her in passing that night. That's about it.
Yeah.
Definitely look after the show. The link to follow them will be in the comments, and just go show support when they're ready, because I wish them all the best.
Nobody got hurt.
That's the
yeah.
best thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, that is it. Let's go ahead and kick this thing off with some super cool nerd news.
No, not yet. I don't have the video prepped. Okay, now I do.
All right, following up that sad news with more sad news. Legend, Hayden Panettiere has passed away. She was 36 years old. If you know her, you loved her. She was in Heroes. She was in Until Dawn. She was in a couple of the Kingdom Hearts games. I don't know. I'm not a Kingdom Hearts gal. She was an absolute light. I've seen so many posts from people that worked with her, especially on Heroes, of how wonderful and amazing she was. I met her briefly, very, very briefly in person, and she was an absolute angel to me, even though she was clearly tired. She had just finished a really long day of signing autographs, but I met her at a con, and she
You were like, should I go over there?
I was like, should I go over there? It's
like,
Hayden.
Yeah,
It's
I
Hayden
remember that.
Panettiere. I love her so much. Like, Heroes was my absolute jam when it came out in like
It's really good.
2006 or something. And she was so good in it every single time. As Kat pointed out to me, that's one of the shows that started my weird mentor / father figure thing that I have. If you don't know about that, ask me about it sometime. I am not 100% sure.
When you have a lot of time.
When you have a lot of time, I'm not sure it's 100% healthy. But she was so good, and she was such a sweetheart. And just really sad to hear about her passing.
I saw one quote that someone mentioned. It was from she was on Malcolm in the Middle. Bryan Cranston, on an episode he was directing, told her, "You're not right for this role, but we're going to make it work." And I think, said under other circumstances, that might seem mean, but that was definitely coming from Cranston and knowing his character. No, he meant, we're just going to do this, and gave her a chance. And that says a lot, especially in this business. Loved her on Heroes. This is Too Young.
Yeah. And
a double hit for the parents.
concerning about how many people, like her and Michelle Trachtenberg, the Ice Princesses, all like back-to-back years. We need to be treating people better in general. Like, I don't know what she was going through, but I don't know. All right, that's mine.
All right, I'm gonna follow this one up with some fire. Then maybe this will help. Since we clip these and cut these, and this will be my story, I'm gonna let a couple of y'all know out there, if you don't like things like science or vaccines, feel free to go ahead and hit the dislike and see your way out. Anyway, Moderna has made a breakthrough with stage 3 trials on a cancer vaccine.
Yes.
Understand, when I say this story, how much I hate cancer. If cancer was a living, breathing thing I could get my hands on, I would drown it in a dirty pool of water. There. To know that there's actually something that may prevent a large number of our population from going through a very debilitating and suffering illness, it gives me hope for the future. Regardless, like I said, they are in stage 3 trials for this. Currently, they're seeing a very high success rate, and they are going to assess other outcomes, including overall survival benefit of the regimen. To give you some details, because I'm not a science guy too much, I'll go ahead and hit the high points here. Merck and Moderna have seen initial positive results in their first ever late stage trials for this. The combination regimen met the main study goal of significantly extending the time patients live without their melanoma returning compared to Keytruda, which is widely used now, and reduce the risk of cancer spreading to other parts of the body. The initial data suggests that the combo could serve as a new treatment option for the deadliest forms of cancer and validate a new personalized treatment approach. They will soon be moving to getting things done with the government. They did a trial of 1,100 patients with higher risk or advanced melanoma whose detectable cancer had been completely removed through surgery. So, basically, it's a vaccine. We're cutting it off at the pass to reduce. Can y'all not?
Oh, there's multiple kitties, wandering around.
Yeah, they've been like, I don't know, all needy. But yeah,
Oh no.
the thing to remember is this disease really, really messes with people. And if there's a semblance of hope that we're possibly closer to eradicating it or preventing anyone from catching it, I am over the moon and wish them all the luck. Maybe reserve any serious applications until 2 years roughly from now. Maybe a little bit longer. This isn't going to happen tomorrow. Just because they're in phase 3 doesn't mean they're ready to go with this. And yes, these are the same people that came up with the COVID vaccine. So just throwing that out there. I know a lot of people are going to find this video and have something to say. And I'm gonna delete your comment. So there.
Can I just add on one thing
Sure.
since we're already pissing people off? It's nice in this day and age of the government absolutely gutting any kind of scientific research that stuff like this is still happening. And maybe, perhaps, if you wanted less cancer, you would vote for somebody who supports this kind of research.
Is it fewer cancer? Almost.
The main one that they have been treating with this, because of just the manner of patients they get, is skin cancer.
Yeah.
Is the one they've been particularly working with because people are. It's not as tear you down as other ones out there.
Yeah.
But
it
this
could be
is
stepping
it is
stone.
it is definitely a stepping stone in the right direction.
Yeah.
Because essentially it's cancer is still pretty much all universally bad and
Can go fuck itself.
with the way it goes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely go.
Yeah.
So, anyway, big day for science, big day for helping people, and I am all for it. And I wish them the best of luck with their regulatory things they'll be doing here soon.
Yes, science.
Cat.
So, as long as we're talking about like stuff like this, let's talk about how Darth Vader showed up to a San Diego, California, like public-facing meeting to say, from his point of view, he's a big fan of flock cameras
As he would be.
because they're going to help surveil the rebel scum. And we can track them as they move from playgrounds to pools to gymnasiums, specifically the kids, because the Empire wants to track that. And also he needs to stalk his ex-girlfriend. He showed up, signed up as Darth Vader, and then spent like 2 minutes talking about this. He got a little lost in the weeds at one point, but he said make sure to do the don't let the Jedi double speak about how this is going to affect the citizenry.
Oh
Don't
my
let it get to you.
God.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep an eye on all of them so we can eradicate them and finally have the calm, safe empire that we want.
One thing though, to one of our viewers, Darth Vader is a character in Star Wars, a very popular franchise. He wears black armor, wields a lightsaber, a laser sword, and he is the main antagonist of the series, but also the protagonist at the beginning. A lot of stuff. He's
and
in
is not
Star
Luke
Wars.
Skywalker.
Quite a tall fella.
Little trouble breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little bit of a
Famously
breath
some
thing.
asthma.
Yeah.
Like happening.
His lungs might be a little jarred.
Just slightly.
If there was anyone in our
In
audience
spite of the fact
that was
he
not
had the-
clear.
He was on the
Who
low
could know
grounds,
who
like,
you're
that's
talking
what's
to?
No.
gonna
I
happen.
know that
Just
maybe.
if there's anyone out there that was confused.
It could be anybody on
It
the
could be
super cool
anybody at all.
nerd show.
I know. I mean,
you wouldn't
could
think
be
the
someone
audience
close
would
to
know
us,
Star Wars.
just a random viewer. I'm just throwing this information out there. But yeah, I could see how the Empire would support some technology like that. It's a shame that people are just cutting these cameras down left and right.
It's really a shame. I heard they have. Oh, did you hear anything?
I
about the-
heard Halloween
What?
might be a
Yeah.
good time if you're wearing a mask.
You mean a night of whimsy and candy collecting?
I'm just saying.
And costumes. Don't forget the costumes.
But how would they
costumes out
know
there,
who you
people
were if
stay
you wear
out,
a mask?
You know?
if you're walking around.
That sounds like a them problem.
Oh God, I mean,
Definitely don't search on YouTube to see if there are videos specifically about advice, because that would be a bad idea.
and don't look for certain websites out there that might show you flock cameras in your area.
I heard they have 5 pounds of copper inside, as well as the latest GTE graphics card.
And
Oh, they
a
also
little-
have
and
they
a
also
little
have
bit
gold in them
gold,
too.
Yeah.
I think they said they were worth like $800 if you were to like break
Yeah.
one down.
And kitty cats.
I heard that. That's a fascinating piece of information, don't you think?
Just
Just
saying.
like if anybody wanted to do anything with that information, it's not up to us.
But we would,
also-
of course, condemn the destruction
of
of,
course, of
a
course.
company's, you know, their personal property, despite the fact that it might help send a strong message about surveillance states and our desire to not be living in 1984. Even if we did believe that, we wouldn't.
But also,
approve.
if you align with the bad guys from every movie you've ever seen,
Hold on. Before you say that, I would like to just go ahead and on record and say, no member of Super Cool Nerd Show would suggest that you go to your local hardware store and get a battery-powered reciprocating saw to do damage to these cameras in any way, shape, or form.
Who would
We
think that?
are not advocating that sort of behavior. $39.99 at Harbor Freight. No, they did not sponsor this video.
no matter how
oh, they're about to.
yeah, no matter how heroic it might make you look, of course we couldn't approve of that. Not look, put a mask on. If
Also-
you do that, which don't.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to encourage, if you are to go out in public, it's good to change your wardrobe top to bottom, not even wearing the same shoes. Like, update your wardrobe. This is more of a fashion statement here.
Oh, yeah.
Always, like, head to toe, update your wardrobe
Ooh,
with clothes that you're not typically wearing.
Speaking of wardrobe,
Different shoe sizes.
I've seen this really cool like street fashion coming out
Oh,
recently
really?
that is like bogus license plates just patterned all over shirts and pants.
Oh, wow. That is a serious fashion
I
statement.
also
That's so
saw
fucking
someone wrap their
diabolical.
car with that too. Like, oh my god, it's so cool.
That's amazing. I
Oh,
never would
oh,
have.
no,
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
that
getting
is-
one.
that is
Oh, I'm getting one.
diabolical.
That's so good.
Like dropping the veil for just a second, it has already been sending bad data to the flock centers and people are losing it.
I need one of these. I need one of these.
Yeah.
And,
That's
uh,
amazing.
But like, I just wanted to clarify, we are not
Not
advocating
endorsing anything.
in any way,
Hello,
shape,
YouTube.
or form.
I hear your rules are about to change,
To,
which we're not going to talk about that.
So anyway, but Vader supporting the Empire. I mean, flock cameras.
Get fucked.
Mm.
Anyway,
Public service announcement from
That's all.
SCNS Live. Okay. Well, back to you. Back to you, Cass. No, back to you, Cass.
Cora!
Back to
No.
Here we go again.
in a sickle.
You know
JK.
Mercy Flush is only here for Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
It is
Okay,
time. It is
so
time for
Let's
Cora.
go.
So I could talk about the Kingdom Hearts stuff, or I could go ahead and get the bummer story out of the way. That makes
Do the
everyone
bummer.
mad.
It's a
Bummer
round
story.
of bummer.
Yeah.
I'll do the bummer story.
Round of bummers.
All right, cool. Fuck Crunchyroll.
Hell
We're
yeah.
gonna start. Ooh, I'm so
No
mad
monetization
right
on this
now.
video.
Oh no.
All right, so back in 2022, Crunchyroll bought a little thing called Right Stuff. It was an anime website where you could buy figurines, manga, DVDs, Blu-rays, anything like that, collectibles, everything like that. Crunchyroll bought them out, and everyone was like, "Ah, yes, everything's gonna go higher in price now." And we weren't wrong. Things started getting more expensive. $40 for a fucking keychain. Disgusting. It got worse. A few months ago, Crunchyroll announced that they were no longer going to be carrying collectibles and figurines, which has led a lot of people to rightfully point out, well, what the fuck? But also, I guess people weren't buying that a lot. Cool. Sure. They announced this week that they're no longer going to be selling manga or any other physical media on their website either, which has now also put into question some of the distribution of that, because I think they had the distribution rights to some of the anime they have on their website. Fuck you, Crunchyroll.
Fuck you, Crunchyroll.
They're raising prices on all of their subscriptions. They're getting rid of a lot of things for no reason whatsoever.
They won't let you have subs and dubs on at the same time.
Yeah, I truly don't understand. Look, I was already kind of mad at Crunchyroll because of the changing in price. Because not everyone has that much money a month to spend to watch fucking anime. But also, they would buy licenses and then not have them on their service anymore. And I'm also mad about that. No, I'm not bitter about Dot Hack Sign and that being the only place I could ever watch it. Because YouTube
Be
started
bitter.
taking
This
them
is the
down.
bitter round.
Yeah, this is the bitter round. I know that y'all don't watch a lot of anime. Like, y'all are
Not a
starting
lot.
to. Like, y'all are in the process of watching
No,
more
I
stuff.
watch a
not.
lot of anime.
Not
I refuse.
but
we watch enough to know that Crunchyroll used to be good.
yeah, it used to be the place to go. It started out actually as like a quote unquote illegal website.
Like the iHeartMedia.
Yeah.
Yeah, iHeartMedia, things like that, and they became like a legitimate source. And people, it was the only place where you could watch a lot of different anime, and it was really cool. And then Funimation was like, "Hey, we're gonna release our stuff there on our own page," and that was really great as well. It was like, "Ooh, yes, 2 cakes,"
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then Crunchyroll bought Funimation, and I was like, "Oh,
That's when I got nervous.
I was like, oh, no, don't do that, actually."
Yeah.
And all the things I was worried about started happening, and then they bought Right Stuff, and I went, well, it's been a fun run, guys. And I was right about that, too.
Yeah.
I hate Crunchyroll so much.
Like, it blows because, like, I have friends that work for Funimation. Like,
Yeah.
I have, friends that are actors, that are dub actors, and I want to support them, but also, like, fuck this company. Fuck this company so hard. And, yeah, they used to be, like, not a mom and pop shop, but, like, they used to be
Like
part of
small
their own
family
community.
kind of
Yeah.
vibe
And now
studio.
they've completely abandoned the community, and I get that happens a lot with these kind of services, but, like, fuck.
It really sucks when I can be like, yes, Netflix, that's a better source right now than
Yeah.
Crunchyroll.
Yikes.
That's woof.
Because, like, eesh.
Yeah.
But there are other places that are emerging to watch anime. High Dive is one. They aren't able to get some of the licenses because Crunchyroll snipes them first.
Yeah.
But Oshinoko, which is probably one of the best performing animes in a long time, that's their biggest draw, and people dropped hella money to watch it on High Dive.
Yeah.
I say hella money as in they voluntarily dropped a lot of that money. But
Yeah.
there used to be one I had a subscription for called Retro Anime, because they had all the old anime, including Ghost Stories. That was a fucking trip. I'd never seen Ghost Stories. I don't actually know if I can recommend y'all watch that. Okay, we're gonna talk about Ghost Stories now, actually.
Because we watched
One
some
second.
fucked up
Yeah.
anime.
Jason was terrified as Cora started mentioning an anime that she was uncomfortable to say. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay,
You looked into the camera and recommended Mononoke,
I did. I love Mononoke. It's great.
but this shit,
Okay, so when we
About
got
Berserk.
Ghost Stories, they were trying to buy an anime that was more popular. I don't remember which one it was, and they said you can have it, but you have to take this one too. And they're like, okay, okay, we'll figure that out, I guess. Like, you don't need a script. Make it up. I don't give a fuck. It performed poorly everywhere. And they went, cool, so it's a big improv session, which on the surface sounds fantastic. There is some dated as hell language in there.
as it, any improv.
The R word gets used a lot.
Oh no! Okay, that's not that. Oh,
That was
woof.
I didn't
Oh
know,
no!
I didn't know that was there. I started watching it and it just happened. Some of the episodes are really funny. Anything with the child, with the little, like the younger brother, that's where the R word gets used. Don't watch that one.
Unfortunato.
And it's really funny watching it back and knowing what the actual subtitles were supposed to be in some cases, because they were pretty close to what they were saying.
Yeah.
But then they gave a voice to someone's pet rabbit that didn't have one.
Sure. That happens.
They
Okay.
made one girl super Christian out of nowhere.
That's happened in my real life.
It's all right, young man. Don't worry. God will make sure that you're in the
Weird.
deepest pit of hell.
Amazing.
Like that shit.
Oh, that kind.
Yeah. No. Like it's both great and also don't watch it.
I mean, a little bit of me,
Okay.
a little bit of me wants to.
Should be watching it tonight.
It doesn't even sound like a good idea to do improv for anime. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
And this is the dubbing, right?
Yeah, this is the dub.
This is MXC.
Huh.
Yeah,
MX.
This is MXC.
Yeah.
everything is
Most
mixed.
Everything is
extreme
MXC.
Yeah, everything was basically like there were some jokes they made in the booth.
Yeah.
They
in
were
front of
talking
everyone.
about this. Somebody was talking about this at QuakeCon.
I think it was Mercy.
Really?
I
think it was Mercy
I think it was
because-
in our
100% abridged
Probably.
vibes.
Our way
It's-
too loud Scrubs hotel.
Yeah.
It is definitely a product of its time, but I would say, you know what? Actually, I take that back. A couple of episodes, not bad, not a bad idea.
Yeah, I think
But,
Cash and KC were telling us about this.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know where you can't fucking watch it? Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Actually, can you watch it on Crunchyroll
Suck it,
I don't know.
Crunchyroll.
now? Last time I checked, you couldn't.
Everything
so.
is MXC.
Either way.
It's true though.
Either way, fuck
Sure.
Crunchyroll. If you can do any other streaming service, do that. Or, I've heard if you sail far enough, you can find where to find some stuff.
Gotta love Pirates of
Before
the Caribbean.
end of the world.
Yeah.
Yep. There's some pretty good pirate anime. Put on your One Piece straw hat and go. Cass.
Alrighty.
Great transition.
We are done with bummers, right?
We're done
We're
with
done
bummers.
with
We are
bummers.
on the angry train. So,
And sometimes ridiculous.
unfortunately, and this is absolutely ridiculous. So, GTA 6. I don't even know how to introduce this story. Like, I don't know what to say. The fucking army is offering active duty soldiers a 4-day pass to play it when it's released in the fall as a re-enlistment bonus.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What? What the fuck is going on? I have never, like, I know that they get into some shit for, like, re-enlistment and stuff like that, but I have never in my fucking life
Oh, we're gonna get
heard, like,
we'll get
what, and I have to ask you, what the fuck is going on? What's happening? Jason, what's happening?
So let's talk a little bit about
Okay.
re-enlistment bonuses.
Okay.
Depending on the job you do in the military, you might be offered a handsome sum to re-sign back up. I did a very high-profile job, and I got a lot of money. But that was money, something tangible that lasted me for quite some time. You get half up front, and then you get subsequent payments every anniversary.
Yeah.
But if someone came to me and said, "Hey, if you re-enlist, we'll let you play GTA 6 early," I'd tell them to, pack sand.
But it says when it's released.
Yeah. So this
I heard early.
is this what the military is? This is the kind of shit y'all are offering now. I purposely wouldn't re-enlist if they offered me this along with my. Don't give me some bullshit. This is dumb as hell. And Rockstar, I don't get this at all.
Oh, very important. You also get a couple of days off to play it.
Okay, you get days off just from being
Like,
in the military. This is
This
dumb
is
as hell.
insane.
This is the weirdest. I think this is the first re-enlistment bonus I've seen that is not either tied to your compensation or expertise training that would
Yeah.
serve you well in the civilian.
I don't get this at all. This is so stupid.
Like, what the hell? This is insane.
I would look at this as some sort of joke. I mean,
on the other hand, like, if you're not smart enough to know that when you don't want to be in the military anymore,
So the army.
I'm not throwing shade at the
this
army.
isn't the first story this week about the military that I've been just positively enraged on.
Yeah.
But
I was
this
about to
is
say
dumb as hell.
this is a Navy podcast, so like, can we throw shade at the army? Is that okay?
Oh yeah,
Or just at
they're a bunch
Marines.
of dumb grunts.
I wouldn't say. Look,
What about the Marines? You
look,
want to talk about?
first
Who
off,
do you want to throw shade at?
I have said my fair share of disparaging statements against all other militaries that I was not in. I had all kinds of things.
Yeah, like
Space Force
unfortunately,
is
like
totally the
Navy
worst.
and Navy households.
Yeah, we have 2 siblings that were in the Navy, so like
So
we've
we've heard-
all
what
the
did you say, Air
specific
Force?
stereotypes now.
I mean, wuss. I'm sorry.
I
How
thought that
dare.
was the Coast Guard. And a little the Air Force.
The Coast Guard ain't shit.
Nobody counts the Coast Guard.
The only reason they're not the worst military anymore is because Space Force is a thing now.
Hey, shout out.
We gotta colonize the moon.
And I will mention this, and one of my favorite comedians following out, Ali Sadiq. He said when I mention stories, I mention names, so y'all can go back and check this shit. But you can go back to Captain Stern and Lieutenant Harris and ask them how I decimated the Coast Guard's boarding team not once, not twice, but 3 times in Arkell House by myself. Their commanding officer was yelling at them because I was making them look stupid. So I'm sorry. Good luck if y'all actually got to do a real boarding sometime. But anyway, don't
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Before I bash any other military, I will go ahead and just say to anyone in the military right now, if they offered you this trash to reenlist, tell them to go pack sand and kick rocks and give them my damn money. Yeah. There. Give me my money. I will go buy this $80 game with the money you give me. Seriously. Get this bullshit out of my face. Thank you.
That's my thing. 4 days. 4-day pass? Really?
Not even.
You're not even just going to buy it?
Yeah. Not even a season's pass to it.
I guarantee that 4 days is going to come with some caveats. You get to start on like Thursday and then work your way up until Sunday. And there's your 4 days. Don't take this bullshit. No. Tell them they can take GTA. I will go buy my own copy of GTA. Get that shit out of my face. There.
What branch was Jerry in?
Army.
Okay. Was it Army?
Whoops.
I believe it was Army.
Whoops.
My
Sorry.
bad. Did you re-enlist for
GTA
6? Because that's who we're throwing the most
No,
shade
she's
at.
smarter than that.
Thank goodness.
On mine, I re-enlisted because
we gotta be friends.
unfortunately something happened on September 11th, about 13 days before I was supposed to get out. So I was like, I might as well just go ahead and re-enlist now and get my money before they just say you ain't going nowhere.
Did you get into a car accident?
No. I mean, yes, but that has nothing to do with this story. Anyway.
All right, maybe stop. We're going to stop throwing shade at random military branches.
Oh, believe me.
Did you want to throw shade at not a military branch, but something else?
No, I don't, because that one actually makes me furious, and I don't want to get into
Absolutely fair. Do you want to talk about something else?
I'll stay
I do
on
want to
the
talk
Navy
about
for one thing.
Okay.
Your dress uniforms are stupid.
Oh, yeah, they are.
There's the Marines have the hottest dress uniform.
I will throw shade at the military because we had too many uniforms.
Yeah,
we had
you did.
working whites, working blues, dress blues,
Hey, when
flight
Cass
suits, overalls,
cosplays Roadhog,
dungarees.
Oh yeah. By the way, when
They're
I cosplay
legit, and
Roadhog,
she's
those
not
are
supposed
navy.
to wear
Those
them.
are navy pants.
And I'm not going to get into
with the name stripped off of them because my brother gave them to me when he got out.
And I'm not even going to get into the multitude of BDUs I had.
Seriously.
yeah.
Flight
And that's what
suits,
I'm wearing. Is
Coveralls.
BDUs, yeah.
There's just too many damn uniforms.
the Aqua BDUs.
When me and Becky moved in together, she was like, "Why do you have so many motherfucking uniforms?" It was literally, I had a closet. Like my closet,
So
like
did
by the
Cameron.
door, was all of my uniforms.
Yeah.
And now I didn't want to associate it with my personal stuff.
But the coats are warm. I'll give
The
them
pea
that.
coats are awesome.
That's true.
Yeah.
I do that blue coat I wear every year, and in the winter is a navy pea coat that my neighbor
They're
gave
nice.
me.
Yeah.
They're so warm.
Jerry says this is the episode we should be called communist for. That's
They
fair.
could call me that when I wake up in the morning. Give me a call.
Comrade.
Communist, thank you.
Our show.
There's my wake up call. Okay, I'm going to go ridiculous because the other one's going to be me taking a victory lap. Gentlemen out there, you have all experienced problems in public, and at the times it happens, it is a harrowing experience. But when you start to get the itch in a sensitive area and now have to do a bit of stealth to relieve said itch, now there is a game for us to try new techniques and styles, and that is Ball Scratch Simulator, now on Steam.
Is this why you didn't give me an image?
I gave you the logo.
No, you didn't.
I straight up gave you the logo in the
No,
chat.
no,
Okay, maybe I didn't,
No, you didn't.
but I will go ahead and just put that in there.
I'm not putting it on screen.
It's the most tame thing I could figure out. Oh yeah. Anyway, this game is
don't wanna give a
available on
demonstration?
Steam. I will get into that. Excuse me. Don't jump the gun here. Anyway, yes, you will present it with a game where there are 6 scenarios where varying degrees of itch and stealth are required. Varying degrees of relief and stealth is required to relieve yourself while you are in a public area. New scenarios, new observers are available, and downloadable content apparently is coming soon. This is available on Steam. And if I could just speak for it, sometimes it happens, okay? And you can't, y'all actually called me on this a little while ago, by the
Did
way.
we?
Y'all said something about it. When sometimes, there is a time that it affects you publicly, and you have to either relieve yourself in some stealth way or, excuse yourself to a bathroom. That won't be available in this game, by the way. You can't cheat. You got to think. This is a thinking man's game, okay? With real world scenarios.
No, like pockets, like long pockets.
No basketball shorts.
No basketball shorts.
One of the easiest methods to get it. Anyway,
Yeah.
Like I said, this is available. I had a whole thing on this.
I agree with Jerry's comment. Some games shouldn't exist. Science has gone too far.
I mean, I'm not arguing with her at all.
I mean, if we want equality,
Equity.
at some point we gotta have a
Pooch scratcher.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure that's in the works.
Like otherwise it's just misogynistic.
I don't understand why guys think they're the only ones that need to.
Seriously, but I'm a lady, so I go do that in private.
Described as the world's premier public ball scratching panic experience. The goal is to simply to scratch
panic
while no
experience?
one is looking, stop when they turn around, and try to get the highest score possible.
I hate this.
It's an adult
I hate
version.
this so much.
It's an adult version of Squid Game's Red Light, Green Light. You have to scratch yourself through 6 uncomfortable locations, each with different witnesses, routines, and pressure needed to relieve it.
Okay, I'm gonna echo Jace in the chat and say I wonder what the speedrun strat is.
I mean, speed would definitely be the key in these situations. If you can and then be done, yeah, that's my personal approach.
Somebody pointed out to me once that, if somebody does that a lot, it probably means they're on one end or the other of the spectrum for manscaping, and I can't unhear that.
Oh,
no.
God.
All I can't believe it doesn't have the ducks and aristocats mode.
I
Where they
love,
go.
I love
Oh, the
one
wiggle.
comment. Why would one comment? Why would a trucker clock out of being a trucker to go home and play a game as a trucker? That is an excellent comparison.
Oh, we're throwing shade at truckers now.
We
they're
are,
just making
and
it hard.
unfortunately, I know a
Friends.
few. Yeah.
So yeah,
Check it out.
now available on Steam. Please go check it
Hey,
out.
I don't need to check it out.
At
I can
your leisure.
do. Never mind.
No,
I've
someone said
been in
thanks, I'm gonna
public.
check it
Yeah.
I checked it
I've
out.
been in public.
no.
Day 3 after shaving, and yeah, you gotta
Yeah, it's
kind of
rough.
do a little wiggle,
Uh,
like a lady.
Who was it?
Sometimes
Gerald
the
Ford?
wiggle does not work.
Ooh,
No. Somebody
with the giant.
with the giant balls.
Yeah.
No,
It goes
somebody,
all the
one
way
of
to
our
my
presidents,
bunghole.
and he called his pants company and requested an extra inch.
I would also like to say, just
For his balls.
For his
as
balls.
people that I have shared domiciles with while we've been on the road every now and then,
Yeah.
there might come a time I become just far too comfortable around you and just do it, and I'm just going
Do
to
you think
apologize to
this might not be okay to say on the internet?
Yes.
Do you think we've never seen that happen?
Do you think we've
And
never
that's
seen
the-
that happen? And do you think none of us has ever surreptitiously scratched something that we needed to in your presence?
And that's exactly what you told me. You have witnessed me scratch my balls.
Of
Just
course.
wash your
That's
hands.
just a thing that happens.
I used to have
Which lets me know I have become far too
And
comfortable
especially
around y'all.
if you're a woman, you have to pull hairs out of your butt crack. And that's just a thing that happens.
It
And we
sucks.
all get used to it, and you try and do it as
It's
surreptitiously
just
as
not
possible.
something I know about.
No, is it just
Oh,
me?
no, I
Okay.
do too.
Thank you.
Hairs?
Thank you very much.
Especially
It's just
the longer
around
your hair gets.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Oh, okay.
And you
yeah,
just-
like
yeah,
hair
yeah.
from your head. I
just-
wasn't.
like I
Oh
said-
no, I'm just yanking, yanking butt crack
That
hairs
doesn't
left
happen
and
to
right.
me.
It lets me know that
Obviously,
legit
in
what
the
I thought.
presence of all my friends, just yanking, just ladyscaping, but only from the
the
butthole.
fact y'all called me on that one, I was like, oh, I have become far too comfortable around you because I don't even remember doing it, and I just did. So
It was
anyway,
Lyndon B. Johnson. That's correct.
Jeez.
Shut up.
Anyway,
LBJ.
that's all I took longer than this to do on the cancer vaccine story. Yeah, Boss Match
That's more
Simulator
important.
now on Steam. Go check it out. Kat, I waited until she was taking a drink to do that.
Yeah.
That was just
3,
rude.
2,
and I
1.
forgot what my third one was.
We're on our second one.
I know, but I wanted to do it in a different
okay,
order.
I see.
Jeff Kaplan's new game. So Jeff Kaplan was daddy in the Overwatch scene.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one who did the updates. He was the one that Dino Flask famously cut up to make him say all sorts of different things. He has been working on a new game for several years called The Legends of California, and that is a little closer. We don't know exactly when it's coming out. He has said he's already said that it won't have all the features he wanted at release in this latest update because we're cheap and poor.
Amazing.
And this is his first kind of like what it is. He did an interview with MinMax. I like MinMax. They do a rapid fire interview style where they ask them like 200 questions in like an hour or something. And yeah, it's set in Gold Rush, California. It's an open world survival game. It's definitely not an MMO, but is definitely an FPS. So that helps some. It's going to be an open sandbox world. You're going to be able to run it on public servers or private servers. You can be killed, as can your horse.
Amazing.
Oh,
So yeah, the public servers are going to be like crazy. You can't destroy each other's stuff. Kaplan says that's unfortunate because he's a Rust player, but like we know that Rust is not for winners. So like, yeah, you can't destroy each other's buildings. It's also going to have a server reset happening every month. So like strongholds are going to move around and stuff, but your unlocks will stay. People who've played it seem to be a big fan of it. It's not really my vibe.
Yeah.
But they have more coming. They want to do like holidays, pets, horse breeding.
Animal
man, you
husbandry.
said animal husbandry. What-
Animal
what-
husbandry.
Horses can reproduce with other horses, and then those baby horses can make new horses. But if they reproduce with a donkey, then those mules can't reproduce. In case anybody needed to know that. Cass, it came up in a D&D one shot, and now it's her reputation forever is knowing that.
As someone that's been on quite
But
a
not
few
saying it
farms,
out loud.
I was like, that's absolutely freaking correct.
Animal husbandry comes up
I'm
a weird about.
surprised everybody didn't know that. That was the thing, is that she and I assumed everybody would know that, and it wasn't
And
the case.
assumed that it wasn't relevant.
Because it wasn't a riddle about that. Anyway, so, yeah, they want to make this game to infinity, is what he said. We'll be supporting the game with live updates, but live updates have a bad rap that they don't deserve just because they're live.
Yeah.
So, if you've learned more things about animals, you should have known that. Anyway.
Or be grateful.
So he's like, we're not calling them live updates, but they're live updates. So that's good. That's really what I needed to know, is that, yeah, live service will be part of it. It's going to have at least 2 more alphas. So I think 2028 would probably be on the early side of when it actually comes out.
Mhm.
But that's what Jeff Kaplan's been doing for the last 5 years.
Fantastic.
Anyway.
Oh, is it my turn now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Alright,
go. Kingdom Hearts.
Now we get to be unhinged in a good way instead of yelling at Crunchyroll. Which, by the way, I was wrong. Ghost Stories is now on Crunchyroll, but that is cool because you can sail and find it. Anyway, we're here because we know what you're here for. We're here to talk about Kingdom Hearts.
Hell yeah.
But we just talked about Kingdom Hearts.
Shut up. Kingdom Hearts 4 got a lot of information this week. Also, Kingdom Hearts in general. I'll put the image here in a second after I do my little spiel. So Kingdom Hearts 4 got an extended trailer, and it started out in our new world, which is the first of our new worlds that we finally got a name for that's Disney related, and that is Coco. Which
Hey.
I'm unhinged excited about that. Coco was one of my favorite films that they've released in a while. Aesthetically, story-wise, everything. Loved it. But Sora is, I'm just going to give information that was in the trailer, so not technically spoilers, but although if you didn't play Kingdom Hearts 3, I don't know why you're watching this video and are excited about Kingdom Hearts 4. Anyway, Sora and Donald and Goofy have all split. They are not in the same areas anymore. Sora got a little too happy with his special boy powers and disappeared from them. So far the game looks like a good chunk of it will be Donald and Goofy trying to find Sora, and Sora existing other places. Most notably, crap, I didn't write down the realistic world and Coco. But we'll see. Some of the things we got from the trailer, there will be segments with playable Mickey, so you can run around as Mickey Mouse. You can also run around as Donald and Goofy, which prompted me to scream at the top of my lungs, finally Donald can heal somebody other than himself.
Yeah.
Why hasn't he bothered to heal himself then?
Physician.
Corkscrew dick.
No!
Speaking of animal husbandry.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Also, finally, they confirmed that Riku will be in this game. We've been waiting for that confirmation. It's all right, everyone. The boyfriends are back. It's great. I'm excited. The organization is still there. Ansem is supposedly still there, I guess. He's always there forever. We also got kind of a release time frame. Late 2027. So next year. And they have already promised they will not extend past 2027. It will be available
Promise, like, cross their hearts, hope to die? Or
allegedly.
On day 365.
Seriously.
Okay, we'll get into that number actually in a second.
Oh, no.
But it will be released on Switch 2, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, Steam, and Epic. So you will have multiple platforms in which to play. Now, I am going to do dual view as I go into slight unhinged mode and talk about... Look.
As opposed to what? Do
Yeah,
we have our 0 days sign?
So
again, days, important.
it's down there.
0 days since I've been unhinged.
Yep.
Anyway.
Hooray.
Oh,
Good shot.
sorry.
It's fun.
If you want to play, some Kingdom Hearts and get ready for Kingdom Hearts 4, I have, and I will link this Excel doc in the comments, the true play order
Oh my goodness.
of Kingdom Hearts games. Did it stop? Nope, that's not.
Are you really trying to show people something on your
They
phone?
can't see that shit.
What the hell is wrong with
Do you want me to sit here and read this list? It's long.
I
I
no.
want to do it. I will read the first 5 entries.
I know we're an opinion-based kind of news show. This seems strongly opinion-based here. I'm just gonna...
What?
As opposed to your facts about Army and the Air Force and
Exactly.
the Coast
Those
Guard.
are facts.
All
Anyway.
right.
Only I am objective.
So, of course, you'll start with Kingdom Hearts Final Mix that has all the information you need from Kingdom Hearts 1. Next, you will play Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, specifically the Game Boy Advanced version. You cannot play the Game Boy or the PlayStation 2 version until later. Then you play Kingdom Hearts VCast. What do you mean that game isn't available? It is online as an emulator. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, and then you play Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. And yes, you do have to play both. There are new cutscenes. That's just to start.
Up next, the Chronicles of Narnia order.
Hold on. Which one is that?
Oh, should I continue? They're asking me to read more.
You have to get 98% through the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Then you have to read The Horse and His Boy. Then you have to go back.
Next, you will have to take a dip away from Kingdom Hearts to play The World Ends With You. That is actually apparently a Kingdom Hearts game. And then you will come back and play Kingdom Hearts Coded pre-install episode. Just the pre-install episode. You can't play the rest of the game until you play Kingdom Hearts Mobile, Kingdom Hearts 365 Days Over 2, and then you can play the episodes 1 through 7 of Kingdom Hearts Coded. I'm not actually going to read this whole list. If you want to know, I just mentioned 365 Days Over 2. Although, to be fair, you will be playing this game a second time in a different way, but it's specifically rewatching a movie cutscene, or a cutscene movie, because the cutscene in 365 Days Over 2 are, of course, a DS quality, and the new one has better quality. But there's also specific cutscenes that are in VR that you have to play later.
Gotta spend your time before this game comes out.
If you want
Seriously?
to have a full breakdown with explanations on this list, I'm not doing it because somebody else already did. The person who made the list, Pro Gamer Gamer Champ. Go watch her video, the 45-minute long video
I
explaining
need to just start making
this
shorts
video.
for her on this.
And that'll work.
358 per 2 days divided by 2 days.
365 Days Over 2. That's how it's
Oh,
pronounced.
oh, oh.
Everyone just calls it Kingdom Hearts Bunch of Days as well. You're following not Sora through a bunch of things.
Hold on. Yeah, spoilers. There we go. Spoilers.
Oh, oh, oh.
Look, the Squeaking and Scroll is we're not doing that right now.
No, we need rant videos about like special interests, but they're going to be so long.
We have
and
plenty of
so
room for
hard
these
to
kind of
edit.
shorts and
But
everything.
also, Kat and I are going to guest on the Five-Sided Fate. So if you want to hear me talk about Dune, somebody talk about
I
Dune.
assume that's why people tune in. It's just the Dune stories.
Hold on. Which one is Dune?
0 days.
Depends on how you go. Is it 0 days?
It's 0 days. This is not the only Kingdom Hearts news we got. I will talk about the other Kingdom Hearts news later, which will also bring up the Gamer Champ list later. Cass, why don't you go ahead and talk about something?
Okay. So, I've talked about this a couple of times because we got like a maybe and like a, oh, maybe. Welcome to Derry officially got renewed. So we will be getting more of Pennywise and Terrified Children. We are going to 1935. So as a reminder, it's every 27 years. So it was 1962. It will be 1935. And the Bradley gang, shout out, and the horrors that will be facing them. I imagine Bill will be coming back. Bill Skarsgård, Pennywise, will be coming back because he came back for the first season. We don't actually have a lot of information. Still produced by the Muschiettes, still kind of in that same vein. I will say, if you started season 1 and you were like a little iffy, I watched the first couple episodes. Yeah, I know Kat did too. And like I was very iffy and then I kept going. And it got significantly better by the end of the season. This is one of those things that needed a little bit of momentum to build. I don't think the chemistry ever got to the level of like the It movies, which were phenomenal, especially the first one. Like the chemistry between the kids was just absolutely insane, and I loved it. The chemistry between the kids in the show was not as good, but as it went, it gained more momentum, and that's how TV shows, like, you really realistically got to give them a few episodes, and it really got better towards the end, and I thought it was phenomenal by the end. So if you have not given it a shot, or you gave it a little bit of a shot and kind of dropped off, I would encourage you to revisit that. But we are getting a season 2.
I'd be interested to see if going back all that way to like close to 100 years ago, if that will help them not have anachronistic concepts in the way they did in what I saw. There's something about like calling somebody crazy or something, and I'm like, that wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
In the 60s.
Yeah, the 60s. And the 60s is kind of a hard time. So not to get too into the weeds, but because they updated it for to match with, I think it was 2016, so it was in 1989. 1989, we understand what kids were like in 1989, and it was kind of this very a lot of swearing and very high energy, right? And so then we went back to the 60s, and kids in the 60s were a lot more sort of behaved in the way that they've been portrayed. And so like the energy was
Off.
kind of weird. Yeah, and there was some anachronistic stuff. I wonder if we don't have a firm idea of what kids were like in the 30s.
What year?
1935. So we're mid-depression, like, and it's
Starting to
Maine, so we're not in the
come
Dust
out of
Bowl,
it
but like,
and
yeah, but like, I wonder if it,
World War One has happened.
World War One has happened. We don't really have an inkling of World War Two yet,
Yeah,
but we're like, smack dab in the middle of the Depression.
but the silent generation, which is easier to deal with than the boomers as
Yeah,
kids.
so I
in
wonder
some
if
ways.
it's a little bit
They're
easier.
gonna be very practical, I imagine.
I don't know. I'm very, very interested in to see
Yeah.
like, and especially the 1962 or 60 whatever. We dealt a little bit with Pennywise's origins as a clown and what that looked like in that show, which vague spoilers, but really not a lot. I wonder like what he's gonna look like as it goes backwards.
A spider, right? Alien spider. demon?
Spider's the original, but he's been around for millions of years. So like I don't know. I think they're gonna use Bill a lot, but I wonder what that looks like. I think
It's
it's
gonna
gonna
be creepy.
be very fun.
hmm
So I'm excited.
I'll have to give it
Um,
another chance then.
I didn't finish it either,
didn't
and
finish.
I forgot about it. Like I was,
The last few
I trusted
episodes.
her on the like watch the rest of the season. I just have ADHD.
Yeah, the last few episodes, like the first couple I thought were not great. The middle few I thought were okay, and then we got towards the end and it got just really, really interesting from a character perspective and dealing as it does with race and class and gender and all of those things. I thought was very, very interesting, but they didn't get into it
Yeah,
very soon. So
I
I'm
mean,
excited.
women were having a weird moment around that time.
Yeah.
with the flappers and the voting and the stuff. So I imagine you would have to get into that.
yeah, I'm very excited. I'm more excited than I think I would have been pre the first season or even halfway through the first season.
Yeah, I need to give it another shot. I think I gave it like 3 episodes and then I just forgot about it because it's a watch in the daytime kind of show for me.
Absolutely fair.
Because of how I feel about clowns.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie, for like half a second when you mentioned Welcome to Derry was in your like thing for the show tonight, my immediate went, oh, they made more Dairy Girls. Like that is
No,
that's
no,
different
very
Dairy. That's
different.
completely different
Spelled
Dairy.
the
Accents
same, but
way
yeah,
different.
accents crazy different.
Accents crazy different, completely different country.
Yeah.
a lot of different things. But
I do
yeah.
hope, and like no shade to the child actors for the first season.
Yeah. You want
You
new
hope
children?
they're
There's
casting-
there's better stuff out there, and I have a lot of faith in this generation. So
Yeah, I don't think that, and I don't think like the fact, a little bit of shade, they weren't doing that great, but I don't think they shouldn't be permitted to act in the future. Like
No.
that's a huge budget, hard project to undertake.
and that like to match the energy of it chapter 1 would be insane.
Yeah.
Like it was just a perfect storm. It's one of my comfort movies. I'm okay. It's one of my comfort movies.
When you're not watching Chernobyl miniseries again.
Also one of my comfort. It's fine.
So Jason,
I had to refresh my drink before I did that.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hold on. I just got to savor this one real quick.
I mean, I did that and you called
That's
me
good.
out about it, but
Sip
whatever.
No,
his
because,
snifter.
hold on.
Sipped his snifter. Seized his knees.
And sneezed.
Because a recent announcement yesterday, Bricks and Minifigs has settled with the Mansell family for an undisclosed amount of money. I would read the very lengthy statement that Bricks and Minifigs released as of yesterday. It was a joint statement from BAM Franchising and the Mansell family. And I'll hit the high points of they admit that, hey, there was no real wrongdoing here. And we have settled everything with all parties involved. Well, that's at least the Mansell family, to which I would just like to go ahead. I'm going to just save y'all the TLDR over here and just say, this happened because the public said, hell no. I expect this video to probably get the amount of responses we got on the last time we talked about this when the Fates were on. It was one of our most watched clips of the year. Because plain and simple, flat out, no bones about it, Bricks and Minifigs was wrong. They thought they could get away with it through litigation and bullying and even some more underhanded tactics with local police that need to be investigated still, not to mention the actions they did against Reckless Ben, who is still within litigation with these fuckers.
Yeah.
So he's not done. The fact that they have just paid someone what they owed them is a small potatoes thing, to quote Yelena in Spider-Man Brand New Day. This means absolutely nothing to me. Y'all paid this man what he was originally supposed to be paid. It only took a bunch of people telling you y'all were in the wrong and your name being drugged through the mud. As comedian Reese Waters on his show always adds this song in when somebody messes up to this level. They about to drag you in these comments. And that's what happened. Bricks and Minifigs CEO admitted that, yeah, they lost this one and they have ruined their name and any
that's so
goodwill
nice
they
of
had with the
them.
community. And that's the reason they decided to pay these people what they originally promised them through a contract. And I give them no credit whatsoever. It's just about time you finally did it. Now go ahead and make do with Reckless Ben and submit to the investigations of why y'all were interacting so close with police departments to harass this young man. I'm sorry, Bricks and Minifigs, y'all ain't done shit to me. I'm glad these people got their money. Yes, y'all did wrong. I don't give a damn what this Chat GPT lawyer statement that you released is. I couldn't even read the whole thing without getting just a little bit of bile in the back of my throat. So, go ahead and continue to do things. Maybe at some point, people will forget part of what you've done, but honestly, I hope no one ever forgets what Bricks and Minifigs done, and your store is eventually torn down brick by brick. That is my rant and my news. Congratulations to the Mansell family. That is your money. I hope you got that and then some.
I don't want to be like all whatever about it and giving advice to corporations, but don't put it in writing if you don't want to honor it. Like,
For real.
you were hosed the second you signed a contract, like with this person. That was always going to happen to you. And it should. And you don't get any grace from me from doing what you were forced to.
No,
You're
absolutely
gonna
not.
be forced to do anyway.
So kudos on finally just being forced to do what was right.
And get fucked for being forced to do what's right.
And, drop your little stupid ad campaign. I'll see y'all out there trying to, advertise.
I've seen it.
I mean, they are really trying. There is a serious ad campaign right now.
Is there?
Across all social media networks. Like, trying to get back, because not only did you create a bad name for Bricks and Minifigs as a corporation, there are people that paid you for licensing to put your name on their stores, and you screwed over all those franchise people as well. So, I got nothing.
Their tagline should be Bricks and Minifigs. You've never heard of us.
Hopefully, cross your fingers.
But you've got people that have these stores now that are locked into these contracts with the stink that comes along with this
If you're
corporation.
going to franchise out, you've got to be above and beyond with your, like,
Caesar-
morality
Caesar's
and
wife.
ethics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck on those stores rebranding. Anyway.
Damn.
Fucking rough, dude.
What a
So
fun show.
we're mad about stuff.
I would
guys.
go to your store if it said not Bricks and Minifigs. Just put a knot. Don't even
Everything
make
but-
it sloppy. Just put like a knot just right in the
Make it
corner.
sloppy.
I don't care.
You gotta keep it sloppy, kids.
Keep it sloppy.
Oh, I thought we were talking about another
She
store.
said to get lost, bozo.
Yeah. Well, they got top, so. Anyway.
Gross.
Hey.
So, Baldur's Gate spoilers, minor ones, for the early game in Baldur's Gate 3. If you guys didn't know this, which I totally knew because I played it
Just
all
curious,
the way through.
does this count as spoilers if I've played through this game like
No.
32 times? Okay. Just
Not
making
if you
sure.
played it all the way through once, you know this. If you played it halfway through once, you know this.
There we go.
So Baldur's Gate 3, minor spoilers. The thing, you wake up in the Mind Flayers thing, it's a tadpole's behind your eye. There's a baby mind flayer
Cringe.
behind your eye trying to take you over, and
not
eventually
like
you have to face some choices. You can turn, you can assign somebody to turn. I don't know. I didn't make it that far, frankly, because we didn't have a PS5, but we do now. Anyway, 0 days since I brought up the PS5. So, I will be playing it, but I haven't yet. So D&D took note of the popularity of this game, and in their newest Unearthed Arcana, which is their playtest like releases, one of whom played all the way 1 to 20 in our last campaign with an Unearthed Arcana build, Mia, has new aberrant subclass options.
Jesus, really?
Yeah.
Ah,
Why?
now I gotta go back and do it again.
They're supposed to be specifically good for pugilists, incidentally.
And here we go.
Unrelated.
This Unearthed Arcana, unrelated to anything. They have new subclass options for barbarians, rogues, and wizards, but there is a path, and I'm unclear because paths are usually barbarians,
Yeah.
but it doesn't sound like this is that pathing. It sounds like the new 5.5 pathing called the Path of Ceramorphosis. It involves, at level 4, I think, you can take Tadpole Host, and it gives you psionic abilities. These are feats that you can take, so it might mean path in that way.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
get those you can get those when you
From
become
any
partial or whatever.
class, like feats are pretty much, yeah, there might be pre-qualifications. I'm not clear totally. There are 3 other mid-level feats. There's Illithid Thrall Maker, Tadpole's Safeguard, and Eulithrid's Might. Olithrid? I don't know.
I don't know.
And they're all like, they give you access to different spells that kind of help you, like Safeguard gives you like shield, and the Illithid ones gives you like Charm Person, so you can kind of focus on that. And then at level 12, you have access to full Ceramorphosis, which is a complete transform. You become an aberration, you get the tentacles, and you can have 2 different ways off of that, with either like physical brain eating kind of vibes for attacks or psionic psychic stuff.
What?
It's supposed to be really good for
No.
pugilists.
Why are you pointing?
But it's available to anybody, right? But it's available. Hey, Cor. But it's available to anybody, right?
I'm gonna say no
Oh,
to
no.
you. It's available to everyone but Cass, who makes the most unhinged choices.
I like to point out
Fine.
that Jace and Cora have something very, very much in common with a comment that Jace has made in the chat. Y'all both bought machines just for BG3.
To be fair, I do use mine for other things. They are called dating sims and farming sims.
Fair, and it is an overpowered machine for doing said tasks.
I know.
It reminds me of when Fallout 4 was coming out, and Becky and I were in Target, and I was like, and I mentioned, oh yeah, it's only going to be on next-gen systems. And she's
She's
straight up
like,
like,
and so we're getting
so,
one.
do you want a new Xbox? You know, they got them on. And look, it's almost Father's Day. She's like rationalizing with herself. But also, now I got to go back and play Baldur's Gate 3 again. And it's a shame because everyone in my house has uttered the words, are you playing another run through of Baldur's Gate? Not just once.
I have a bigger problem.
You know what?
I'm being discriminated against
As you should be.
Suck it.
by Cat. I make perfectly normal decisions in my TTRPGs.
We can discuss if you want to be that when we do our session.
It does.
0.
It doesn't not sound like
It doesn't
Annalise.
not sound like
Yes,
Annalise.
D&D coming back to
Anyway,
this channel. Anyway, yeah.
D&D's coming back.
We're
including
coming back, and I'm-
all new Jace. He's new.
New
He's a
Jace.
new person.
And Cass
Garen.
as a perfectly reasonable character, like all of mine
We didn't
are.
like go get lunch or
We
something.
meant to show you Spark and Annalise, and instead we just bullied Harrison the entire
Yeah, no,
game.
that's
like
fine.
that was out of character mostly,
Uh,
but like just
that
the vibes.
character was also not in character because I had to bully the DM as well.
I mean,
was
but
not in
the
character.
cartoon clouds and
Yeah.
stuff were very much Spark.
cool.
And
I will-
Annalise is just a normal girl.
I will also agree with Matthew in the chat, Baldur's Gate 3 is a dating sim.
That is true, and one of the most popular new mods just made a whole new like Asterion.
I have
think,
100% completion.
with like
I-
3 new
But
parts.
did you
to
fuck the
his
bear?
development.
Everyone.
I would like
You
to...
fucked the bear?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Jason is a
Yeah.
hoe.
You
did
have
not
to have a hoe
know.
run. You have to have a brat summer run. If you're gonna
First off,
replay a game.
at that point, it has nothing to do with sexuality whatsoever. It is merely just I need
Hoe run.
to get everybody.
Hoe run.
Exactly.
You had a hoe run.
Brat
She
summer.
knows this from when I played Dream Daddy.
Yeah, that's true. Look, it is the funniest thing to me. One, that you played Dream Daddy. I loved that. But two, I couldn't tell you not to sleep with that guy the first night you met him,
Why not?
because then you can't do his route.
Well, I'm
You get
sorry if he
locked
was
in-
a prude.
No, he wants someone that will date him, not just to fuck him.
Well, then, that's on him.
Clip it. Anyway.
Sorry, you went for the
Look
teacher
forward to that in the
was-
editing chair.
That wanted to be a pro wrestler. This is a better option for you.
That was pretty good.
Everyone should play Dream Daddy, by the way.
No, I'm just going to go on a crazy hoe run
Sorry,
in Baldur's
anyway.
Gate while having a tadpole behiund my eye, apparently.
Anyway. According to Matt,
First
you
off,
have
Jace.
to- No!
No,
No! I'm clamping down. No more Baldur's Gate. No more hoe run. No more brat summer. According to Matt in
What
the
were we talking
chat.
about?
According to that in the chat, yes.
I don't need a 1, 2, 3. Shut it
What
down.
is
Stop
3, 2, 1?
talking. So, according to Matt in the chat, you have to take all 4 of the other feats to get full Ceramorphosis. He seems like a smart enough guy, so we're gonna trust him. That might make sense. It was my understanding it was a separate feat that could path into the brain eating or the psychic abilities, but also like turning into a mind flayer over time is kind of a super requested thing even before Baldur's Gate. It would take a long time to take all those feats, but like
I mean,
it does sound like her.
I feel like that's also up to the DM's discretion about how much of your transformation is showing.
Yeah, it says you become a full aberration when you get on the full Ceramorphosis feat, but if it is a feat, whatever. But also, like, apparently you retain your species like boosts anyway, so
Okay.
so kind of a halfway full. It says you get tentacles is the only thing I think that's. Yeah, we're going full hentai, I guess.
I did it and I backed out. I was not willing to go full squid. Never go full squid.
I mean,
Coward.
only in sushi.
I need that in the chat, by the way. Out of context quotes.
I was not
Never
willing to
go
go
full
full
squid.
squid.
I
No.
was not willing to go full squid.
Dr.
Fucking
Zoidberg.
I'm a doctor.
Going back to Act 3. We're not going to go.
So yeah. Anyway,
Zoidberg.
just your weekly reminder to apparently play through Baldur's Gate 3 again. That's it, Cora.
Woo! Latest Kingdom Hearts
Nope, get it
bullshit.
together.
3, 2, 1.
All right, time for some more Kingdom Hearts bullshit. I
out.
say, excited, like, I'm so excited still. So, not only did we get news about Kingdom Hearts 4, which everyone kind of predicted we would get, because we had Sora's voice actor and Riku's voice actor both on the panel for the first time together, which, magical moment, very adorable. Loved that. But before the panel, so the day before the panel, and everyone thought this was fake until they realized it was from the official Disney Instagram, Twitter, what have you. And that is, we are getting a Kingdom Hearts series, which obviously is going to be an anime, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
No one said anime, I'm saying anime. Now here's the thing. Who do you think that is?
Sora?
Nope.
Is it Sora?
Nope.
It's Sora?
Donald
Uh-uh.
Duck. He's gonna heal himself.
Sephiroth?
No.
No, so this is a different character from a different game. Also, yes, I did also cry when they read the last lines of Kingdom Hearts 2. Yikes. Anyway, I cannot cry on screen. Cannot do it. Anyways, this is not Sora. This is a character named Helgi. And Helgi is from the mobile game Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. At least that is the theory, I'm pretty sure, based on his hair and his keyblade. That's what we got. They've not really mentioned anything about what this series is going to be, but the fact that it's not Sora means that they're not just rehashing Kingdom Hearts 1 into a show. Nomura has said that he's going to be a part of this project, which leads me to the only conclusion I could have ever come up with, and pretty much everyone else. This is going to be canon to Kingdom Hearts. This will be important to the Kingdom Hearts lore, which also means that you will have to play Kingdom Hearts Dark Road and Kingdom Hearts Key and Key Cross. And what was the other one? There was another Unchained Key. You'll have to play all 3 of those mobile games. Some of them don't exist anymore. I'm sorry.
What the fuck? Cora,
I didn't make
every time you tell me to play a Kingdom Hearts game,
I didn't make
and then
make it worse.
every once in a while you're like, oh, you have to play it, but it doesn't exist.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna rant a little bit about Unchained Key.
That's so
real
crazy.
fast.
Where's the 0 day sign?
0 days. I'm sorry.
And there we go
You're good.
again.
I was playing Unchained Key on like an old iPad that my mom gave me. It was out of date. I was surprised it could play it at all. Let's be real. Mostly because I didn't have a phone that could play it. And I got about halfway through Unchained Key. And then it crashed and refused to open up ever again.
Oh shit.
Oh.
And I
Unfortunate.
could not link that account to anything because it had crashed before I could do anything. So I lost all of my progress, and that is the game that I can't play anymore. I'm so mad. They turned it into, like, the game itself is still able to be downloaded. I think this is the one. Please correct me if I'm wrong. You can still download it, but it's a cutscene compilation.
Mm.
They did not put the cutscenes in order. The cutscenes are organized by the world that they show up in. Not in order.
What the hell?
No one's happy about that, so just don't bother.
Question: what were the final words of Kingdom Hearts 2 that you're so hung up on? We'll go together. Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Okay.
The last scene is said between Kairi and Sora.
Right.
But in the panel it was Sora and Riku.
Okay.
And it with Kingdom Hearts, like with the way Kingdom Hearts 2 ended, like it got emotional. And then it became more emotional because the very next day.
That is not spoilers for Kingdom Hearts 2. Absolutely not. That game is older than my children.
Actually, no, it might technically be a spoiler. Kingdom Hearts 2.
I'm
hands,
not saying that you have to be careful about it. I'm saying
they held
that is
hands.
spoilers.
Oh.
Spoilers.
But also-
hand-holding.
Though that reading happened and then we got the news about Hayden, and those were her last lines in the game.
Oh.
Because I believe she was only in 1 and 2.
That sucks.
And so it just made it that much more emotional, and I'm gonna be sad. But to get back on track, the current theory for the Kingdom Hearts anime is that it's going to be like background information with Helgi, which is very possible because Kingdom Hearts 4 clearly has his sister Strelitzia in the trailer. She's the one with the blonde hair and the pigtails. Pigtails, whatever. So he's also probably going to show up, maybe, who knows. Kingdom Hearts works under the same rules as comic book characters do, where they're not really dead ever. I don't know if he dies or not. I didn't finish Unchained Key. But I know he was there.
You're supposed to read that as key, the Unchained X or whatever.
Yeah, so it's Unchained X, but the X is key. So it's Unchained Key. The thing that I think pissed me off the most is there is something, because you have the Keyblade. The Keyblade, Key blade. But you also have the Keyblade. And I think that did actually send me over the edge slightly. So here's the great thing about Kingdom Hearts is I can't spoil Kingdom Hearts for you because I don't have, despite all of this, everything I have just said, I don't have a full enough grasp on the lore to tell you what's happening. I just understand what's happening. And that's basically how everyone in Kingdom Hearts operates. There are some people that can actually explain it, and I envy their knowledge and ability to tell people anything.
I mean, on the chat, they were talking about you need to be on the Fates podcast to do Kingdom Hearts thing,
I would love
and
to,
that would
actually.
make sense.
I would love to, actually.
We haven't hit
Coming
my special
soon.
interest. I'm going to show up and not know about Dune. That's
Yeah.
why I'm going to be somewhere.
Yeah,
0 days since I didn't know about Dune. Anyway, Kingdom
0 days
Hearts.
since we
Kingdom
talked about dude.
Hearts. Kingdom Hearts. Genuinely, Kingdom Hearts is a really fun game. 1 and 2, I think, are some of the best times I've ever had playing video games. Like I remember so vividly playing Kingdom Hearts 2 for my sister. She's not much of a playing video games like in the kind of games I like with RPGs and stuff, but she likes watching them. It starts up and Donald and Goofy are there, and she's like, what is happening? Why are they here? And then very quickly she got immersed in it. She's like, oh, cool. Hey, who's that guy? And I had to then explain Final Fantasy lore to her. And then she got mad at me because I made her sad. Oh yeah, that was the other thing about Kingdom Hearts 4. There's going to be a better balance of Disney worlds and Final Fantasy characters. So we might actually get more Final Fantasy characters again. Yay. They were hardly there in 3 and it made me upset. Because anyway, I have a final Kingdom Hearts question for the 3 of you though.
If it's
No, I
is
love this
Kingdom
side. I
Hearts,
love this
don't
side
know.
so much. I feel secure.
I am a member of Organization 13. How did you know? No, if you could pick a Disney or Pixar world to be basically play through in Kingdom Hearts, what would you pick?
San Francisco.
I want to say that
Unfortunately,
might actually be in one of them.
Is
Yeah.
that right? I think that's correct.
1000%, yeah.
From
It's a
Big
good-
Hero 6.
If you went from the other way, if you said what Square Enix, it would absolutely be FF6. But
Yeah.
if you're going to go from from the Disney, I think San Francisco.
I would love to see how, like, they can't put Kefka in here.
Too hot for the screen.
Too hot for the screen, too powerful to
Right,
deal with.
right.
Well, not
Well,
too sexy,
God
God run.
I don't even know. No.
Kefka?
No.
No.
He goes,
Uh-uh.
that doesn't get you?
No. Hold on. No.
Okay.
Mm.
Did
You
you
had
need
to
to
check
adjust
Nothing.
first?
You had to check with your ball scratcher.
It was nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Okay.
All right.
But, I'm actually surprised, and no one from 6 has made it in there. Let's see, we've had 8. Not 8. Was it 8 or was it 9?
Nobody from 6 has ever made it in.
No, because they don't do a lot. They have 7. I know, because Cloud's there and Sephiroth
What's you
is
have
there.
7?
Honestly, that would be the world that I would want to live in. Honestly,
7?
one of the Final
Makes
Fantasy.
7?
One of the yeah. You know what? Because look, I could
8
be.
slaps until everything goes wrong.
Because I could be fighting people and finally it could be actually like worth something. You know, you get to like
No,
fight the
anything that was
government
a
and
Gunblade,
I would
I'm
do
not
terrible
on
things and
board
people would
with.
call me brave. I mean, I would do heroic
That's
things.
the fantasy.
I would do heroic things.
You start out being a mercenary for a group of eco-terrorists. So,
Wait, in which one?
in 7.
Oh.
See, I would totally.
Avalanche.
That's not what you do in 6.
So in the original 7, the first thing you do, because I haven't played the remake, so I don't fully know. But in the original 7, you show up and you're off a train and you get an assignment to blow up a nuclear reactor that is taking the energy from the Earth to power the city that everyone's living in right now. And you are so it's like, yeah, no, that's an eco-terrorist job.
Yeah.
And I necessarily don't have to care about their cause. I just get to fight the government and get paid for it.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
sometimes you have to blow up a nuclear reactor. We've all been there.
And they got swords and
Flop
guns.
camera.
Yeah.
Treasure Planet would
Unrelated.
be awesome.
But you
Just saying.
shouldn't. But sometimes you have to.
Rip.
Yeah, which one has Squall? Is it 8 or 9?
8.
8. Okay, I thought it was 8. So we have 7, we have 8, and we've had some little bits of 10.
And they have talking dogs.
Zidane?
No,
Do you have 9? No.
no.
6 and 9 are my favorites.
I would love Zidane to be there. Zidane is in Dissidia now, which was really
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
They didn't give him his little tail, but he has a long belt instead, and I thought that was a cute little nod.
7 will always be my favorite.
7 was my first, so I'm obligated for it to be my favorite.
That's something that got me through A school when I was in the military.
Plus, it has Vincent Valentine, my husband. So,
I mean,
Now-
6 is objectively the best one.
Obviously.
Objectively. There's no room for
The only
opinions
Final
here.
Fantasy cosplays we've ever done.
Only
have been
facts,
6.
Jason. I'm only spitting out
I don't know.
facts.
It's just facts, Jason.
Like
What
you
was
were
the story
talking
about to begin with?
Bruh, I have
Kingdom
no
Hearts
idea.
anime.
Yeah.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Look, 14 is fun. Okay, I also wouldn't want to learn all the jobs, but you don't have to. You don't have to. You could learn one if you wanted. But Final Fantasy. Anyway.
You already live in 14.
I do already live in
Exactly.
14. I do have a house next to a waterfall. It's really cute.
It's nice to own property
Shut up.
somewhere.
You
I know,
have-
right?
And that might be the note. That might be where we
Oh god. Okay.
Just saying.
Yes, Final Fantasy characters are in Kingdom Hearts because Square Enix and Disney are collaborating.
Holla.
Apparently, also nope, we're not going to go into trivia.
Yeah, we're not.
gonna do
Just
it.
stop.
We're not
Nope.
gonna do it.
Already long.
Yeah,
so-
Guys, I think we're at the end of our show.
Weirdly, Jeff, she's the only one not drinking on this show. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm
That is
completely
wild.
sober.
That's
I'm
wild.
not drinking. It's apple juice.
There we go.
let's
All
not lie to our audience.
3, 2, 1. Jason.
All right, guys, that is it for us this week. We got some big things in the pipeline. Our next big event is going to be Fan Expo at the K. Bailey Hutchinson Center,
Holla.
September 11th through the 13th.
I think
And
that's right.
yeah, one of those days I won't be there because I got a kid turning 15 that weekend. So they'll be at the con, but I'll probably Sunday have to do stuff with them. Anyway,
Cringe.
yeah.
Make
I want to just go
sure-
ahead and
Go
like
ahead.
one self thing. This weekend, I get to celebrate 21 years of marriage with my lovely wife. I love
You're
you,
married?
Aww.
mother. Anyway,
Still?
yes, that's
Again? Throughout?
that one surprises me. Yeah. So yeah, I would like to. That's something I'm very happy about, and somehow she has put up with my bullshit, which is
Cause to
knee
celebrate.
deep over the years. So,
Horrendous.
Yeah. So yeah, gonna get to go out and get her some pretty stuff and buy her a nice meal. So thank you for all these years of happiness, dear. Anyway, that is it for us. Like we said, go support Folklore Grove. Links will be in the description after the show. Follow them, and yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Make sure you're following supercoolnerdshow.com. I'm going to be posting. I'm working through my backlog of shit that I bought during San Diego Comic-Con, and the first one is got the Mezco SDC exclusive Doc Nocturnal figure I picked up, which is probably one of my favorite things I picked up. So keep following the channel, and we've got some interesting interviews coming up. I met some people this past weekend with the Conquest app. Tracking all the conventions we like to go to. So we hope to get them in a separate interview or get them on the show. But we're definitely going to be talking with them. Interesting concept, and we support creators, especially those in Texas. So yeah, going to be great to get them on and talk about the product. Anyway, yeah, follow Super Cool Nerd Show on Instagram, Threads, and Blue Sky at SCNS Live or at Super Cool Nerd Show. Like this video, sub to the channel, please. If you want to follow me personally, you can follow me on Threads, Instagram, and Blue Sky at JasonEX.
I'm on Instagram and Threads at The Good Cass.
I'm on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky at Better Cat.
I am on Instagram and Blue Sky at Koro Dono Art. That's Koro with a K.
All right. That is it for us, guys. We'll see you next week. And as we always say around here, keep on nerding.
Kingdom Hearts is nonsense.
Likers can reproduce limitedly.
You guys didn't like the show.